Hi, welcome back to Three Suitcases. Today is going to be awesome. We are going to do a day trip to the island of Cozumel, which means the island of swallows.
Let's get this party started.
So here in Cozumel, we rented a scooter. First time we were here was about 10 years ago. I never would have dreamed I'd ever be renting a scooter because I thought I was taking my life in my own hands. But once you get used to the Mexican driving, it's a little bit more comfortable. But we rented the scooter. It was $25 for the whole day. We had to leave a $50 deposit, which we're supposed to get back at the end of the day. We'll see. And then we also took a videotape of the entire scooter. Make sure you do that just to make sure that there's no problems at the end of the day when you turn it in. And then we'll try to sell you the insurance. If you think you need it, that's up to you.
Now that we got our scooter, we're gonna go find some breakfast.
Down on the hog.
All right, guys, so we rode around inland on the scooter for a little bit to find some of the off-beaten path, and we ran into this MERCADO MUNICIPAL, so we're gonna try and grab some breakfast here. Come with us. Okay, now that the music stopped, we can talk a little bit. But yes, we just had breakfast here at HERMANOS Mendoza in the market, and it was actually really good. Definitely cheaper than on the, what do you call it, the cruise ship side.
Get off the port, come to this market. It's pretty fascinating.
It really is.
Some funky stuff.
So I know some of the places we go to in some of these markets are a little bit of a culture shock, but they are just so interesting to me how different places are compared to the US. I just thought I'd share. Now that we've had our culture shock for the day, let's go check out the beaches. Okay guys, our first stop, the Money Bar. Let's go check it out.
Beach Club. Hey guys, we're at the Money Bar. When you turn off of the main highway onto C1 to kind of take the beach road, it's one of the first bars you're going to come to. Beautiful hotel across the street. They got snorkeling next door. Renee got some information about that.
Yeah, it's I don't know, they have dive boards, they have a whole bunch of stuff. It's like an actual little beach club. But snorkeling is like $22 for the hour, so, and it includes all the equipment.
I think we're going to another spot, but we'll have to see on that. But I think there's some snorkeling in our future today if the rain holds off.
If the rain holds off.
And, but in the meantime, Mama's got a cocktail and I got a Coke, and we're just enjoying the water and a great day in Cozumel so far. So see what we do next.
So they do have snorkeling here at the Money Bar. However, it's not really a beach. It's rocky, so I would prepare with water shoes or something like that if you want to snorkel here. But we do hear there's a better place, so follow us and we'll show you where that one's at.
Hey guys, just want to take a quick break from the video to give a big shout out and thank you to Freedom Mike for supporting us on Buy Me a Coffee. We couldn't do this without you. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Love the name. Love the video. Hope you're enjoying it. Thank you, Freedom Mike. Thank you for supporting us on Buy Me a Coffee. Hope you can do the same.
Okay guys, so I just got some information about the Wave Runners jet skis. Those are $75 for 2 people for half an hour. They also have, what's that called? Windsurfing, right?
Parasailing?
Parasailing, okay. They have parasailing, and that's also $75 for 1 person. But they also have snorkeling here, and snorkeling, they said, doesn't cost anything, just tips. So that's kind of cool. I mean, this place is kind of happening.
Cheers from Tortugas, Cozumel, Mexico.
Cheers, guys. Enjoy. Okay guys, if we truly didn't have a whole island to cover in one day, I would truly be out there jumping around in that water right now, not gonna lie. But we gotta move on. Check out our next stop. So we love Tortugas, but the drinks are a little pricey, so we gotta move on. Okay, so Corona Beach Club is where we heard the best snorkeling was at. However, it started to rain, so snorkeling is not going to happen today. But if you guys are going to go snorkeling, it is probably one of the best places to go snorkeling, and it's snorkeling, I believe, is free, but the food and drink is a minimum of 300 pesos per person. So
Don't look cool in these hats, by the way.
yeah, pretty awesome, right? We'll catch you on the next one. Okay, you guys, so Tortugas was amazing. Margaritas were $14. Then we went down to the place we wanted to snorkel at, but the weather wasn't quite right, so we didn't snorkel. The next bar is Sky Reef Bar. I think we found the deal of the day if you have 4 hours to hang out.
Deal of the day, all of your drinks for 4 hours, scuba diving, tequila tasting, a 5-minute massage, and
I think that was it.
yeah.
$45.
For $45.
Open bar.
Open bar, tequila tasting, 5-minute massage, and all your scuba gear. Her $14 margarita, she has 3 of those over there. That's your $45.
Yeah.
She gets everything else included with that. So, could be deal of the day. For $65, for $20 more, you can get all the food you can eat in that 4 hours as well.
I don't know if it's all the food you can eat, but it's at least a meal that you can get. But I mean, crazy awesome. Just saying.
Deal of the day so far, Cozumel.
Okay guys, I don't know if you guys have heard of this place or not, but this is a Paradise Beach Club, and it's an all-inclusive beach club. So if you come...
We were here almost 10 years ago. It's changed a lot.
If you come for the day, their hours are 8 to 5:30, and it's $64, and that includes all the food and drink that you can have. There's a pool, there's beach. It's absolutely really cool. Also, for an extra $10, you can use the kayaks, the paddle boards, and the inflatables that are out in the water. Now, if you can't handle just basic liquor and you need the premium liquor, that is going to cost you an extra $30 per person. So, I don't know, maybe you could be a cheap drunk just for the day.
800 to 900 people a day come here, and this place is awesome.
Another all-inclusive option is Playa Mia. You can see their prices here and the different price levels. Some include the kids club, some include food, some include drinks. So just go into their Facebook page or their website and check out which option works best for you. Maybe you got a little stripper in you? The pole's right behind you.
A couple cocktails first. Don't nobody want to see this. That pole ain't strong enough to get me wiggling. Okay, so we have some firsts here in Cozumel. By the way, our first trip to Mexico was to Cozumel.
We're having huge flashbacks.
Huge flashbacks. We've already ran into a few places we've been to. We are now at a place called Alberto's, which is the first non-resort bar we ever drank at in Mexico. Alberto's, I wouldn't make a rush to come here, but it's a nice place and it's just nostalgic
Kinda
for us.
cool. Yeah, it's kind of cool and it's nostalgic. And they have volleyball and a few things out here. But it's like right next door to the first place we stayed, which is Iberostar. So we were able to walk the beach and come right next door and have a drink over here.
Let me see if we can sneak in there and show you our old room for just old time's sake. So right here it is, our beachfront little villa room or whatever you want to call it at an all-inclusive resort in Cozumel, Mexico in the Iberostar, room 1104. Came down with a bunch of great friends, and Captain Shelly Olson of our pool volleyball team informed us that we sucked, and we truly did, so we needed to practice more, but had a great time, and that's when and where I fell in love with Mexico. It was right here in this little room.
Holy cow, guys. On the other side of the island has changed.
When we were here 10 years ago, this was just a little shack here and there was nothing across the street, just this little shed thing. Now this is actually a lot nicer. And across the street,
there's a whole nother reggae bar, and there's like a eco park entrance. So we're gonna have to check some of this out and let you know how it goes.
and of course, right outside the Rasta Bar, what would it be without a shrine, a little religious room? I guess that's the best word for it.
Okay, you guys, check this out. At the Jamaica bar, they have peanut butter tequila. We're gonna try it.
I was in the United States for 10 months, so I lost a little bit of
Holy
weight.
shit. You guys, this is yummy. You have to get a shot of this when you come down here. Oh my god, it's so good. It's better than peanut butter coffee, I'm telling you. Woo!
At the Rasta Bar.
I was tired.
Cheers! Cheers, you guys!
Salud!
Salud!
The Rasta Bar.
So right next to the Rasta Bar is a new eco park called Punta Sur. We hadn't heard anything about it much, so Mike put the drone up in the air to see if we could see anything from the air, and we didn't really see anything. We couldn't even see the lighthouse that they talk about, so we did not take the trip inside. But if anybody takes this trip, could you please let us know in the comments what you thought of it? Thank you.
Definitely got to go here. The world famous coconuts.
And we know what it's all about. Okay guys, so if you made it this far around the island, the last bar on the other side is Coconuts. It is a fun bar. If you know the history of Coconuts, you don't have to follow those rules. However,
you hope your mom is not in the photo albums, I'll put it that way.
However, I hope you save some cash because Coconuts does not take credit cards, so I hope you saved a little bit of moolah for the very last stop.
And it's an island, so the drinks are quite a bit more expensive here, which is to be expected.
They are. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, so I didn't realize it. I just thought it sounded cool. So I ordered the blue margarita. Apparently it's the special and it's the most expensive drink. And let me tell you, it is truly the strongest drink. If you haven't drank before you got here, you will be drunk when you leave here. Be careful. You don't want to look at it right now because it just does. Okay, after bar hopping all day, it is time for dinner. Right, baby?
We are. We're going to have some dinner at La Mission restaurant. Let's go see how it is.
FYI guys, this little cup of pico de gallo has a little more kick than you think, so just be careful.
I think it's perfect.
Mike loves it. My mouth is burning. There you go.
I got the combination dinner here at La Mission, and it has kind of one of everything on their menu, and it looks amazing.
Chicken fajitas for me. Oh my gosh, guys. I've already had 2 tacos out of all this meat that's here. And look at all this food that's left. This is definitely a shareable plate. Our bill tonight at the Mission was about $50 to $55.
Which is way more than we ever spend, but we were kind of trying to make a special night out of it.
Yes. But the thing is, there was so much food. And they just kept bringing food. Like, we didn't order chicken tortilla soup.
And obviously the chips and salsa, or chips and pico de gallo.
Yeah.
And a bread basket, and that was amazing.
That was really good.
I didn't need to order food, but we did.
And normally we think about it and we split an entree. Tonight we each got an entree, and I'm pretty sure we threw half of it away. Sorry, so sorry.
Normally we would save it. We just we got a long ferry ride and stuff ahead, so we chose not to bring it with us. But so it felt pretty wasteful on that one. I was kind of angry. But dinner I had, I could have fed 4 people.
Yeah.
The one she had easily could have fed 2 people. So for $16 for an entree, it was still a pretty good price.
You guys, if you come down here, I would definitely think about splitting an entree because there's so much food. So thank you for joining me on my bar crawl while Mike drove a scooter around. However, there is another option. We met a guy today that can tour you around, drive you around, and let both of you have a good time. We will leave his information below, and plus we'll give you his Facebook stuff.
And if you need to know how to get here, we have a video we just released on how to travel in Mexico. Make sure you check that out. Also, if you like what you see, or you just feel bad because Renee had a couple beers today, smash that subscribe button, like, share these videos with all your friends. Any questions you have, make sure you leave those for us. We like to answer all that stuff. We will be back to Cozumel again. Don't worry about that.
There's so much to do in Cozumel.
Yeah, so we're gonna do some day trips and stuff like that. So there's more to come from Cozumel, but we had a good time today.
No, check out the subscribe. Check it out. Here's the YouTube. Oh. Okay, you show me. So pan? Okay. I'm gonna have to bust it open. See? Oh, it's like banana bread. It's yum. Oh, it's sweeter. It's yummy. Oh, it's yummy. Muy bueno. Okay, I think we owe this guy some money.